Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the tarot card reading for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you enjoyed my videos. If you do, please let me know in the comments and like and subscribe. So I have pre-shuffled the cards and I saged the whole kind of inner and the whole space around me, including the cards. And I'm just going to give them a little reshuffle like this because I'm holding the camera with one hand and the microphone, and I'm going to use my other hand just to, you know, maneuver the cards. I hope you all having your birthdays. Happy birthday. Sagittarius people, is your birthday season now? We have quite a lot of Sagittarians in my family. Everybody that I get in touch with is a Sagittarius. So, this and this and this. So we get in here the judgment reversed. So you could be coming to realization that something was a bad choice, maybe in the past, or maybe you did not see something for what it really was, like for its true value, for its true meaning in the past. And this was something that was meant to come to your life so it can uplift you in your whole life and your whole new perception of life in general on a whole new level. So it could be about anything. It could be that you had the chance to completely change your life, and in a way you didn't realize the importance of it at the time, and you could feel that you missed an opportunity. Or it could be that you knew a person, either you were seeing somebody or getting in touch with somebody who at first sight did not kind of present themselves with all the depth that they had, and everything else that they were about was under the surface, and you did not see the whole kind of person. You only saw the tip of the iceberg in a way. So I'm getting this person or this situation had the potential to uplift you, to give you, to set you free, to give you the freedom that you need from your past. So this is your karmic past here. This is what you don't want to have repeating itself again, either in terms of life cycles, repeating circumstances, repeating karmic lessons. Even if it's trying to get to you, you are flying high above anything else that happened from the past. And you had the chance to elevate yourself. You had the chance to almost escape this repeating cycle and never to allow the same situation to happen again. So if you didn't see it for what it was, for its true value, you will be given a second opportunity, because the karmic lessons and the karmic cycles will keep on coming back and repeating themselves until you finally realize your true value, your true worth, and your true lesson, so you can kind of jump above it and jump forward. So it's like making a major leap forward in your life. It could be spiritual, it could be psychological, that you finally realize that this is major awakening, major realization, that your life could have been completely different. Okay, so whatever, something in the past that was like a missed opportunity, you will have another chance to this time take that leap towards the next major kind of cycle. But this time you will no longer be going back to the karmic situations or people or ways of thinking. Okay, so I'm also getting this card is reversed. So the Knight of Swords reversed is when somebody is thinking too fast, somebody's having restlessness, anxiety, impatience. If you had like overbearing negative thoughts that were clouding your mind, making you feel afraid of things that could happen, these fears were based on a karmic past, on a karmic situation. So if this is to do with relationships, you could have fear that the past could repeat itself but in its negative terms. Like whatever was holding you back, you felt, if I get myself involved into such situation, history will replay itself again, it will happen again. But if you give it a leap forward and you cut your ties with whatever karmic past you had, then you don't have to be worried about it. So this card is somebody who is quite hectic, quite quick thinking, and making decisions that are not based on careful consideration. Like, I feel you did not get to know the true situation or the background of the situation, or you didn't get to know the person for who they really were, and you could have very anxiously, hectically, or kind of decided not to do that. And because it was reversed, see, when the cards are reversed is on the negative, and it means this situation did not manifest itself at the time as it should have manifested, because you were still stuck in the same old karmic patterns of thinking, of perceiving your own reality, of not even hoping that something better is possible for you. So the Knight of Swords is somebody who has a stress, anxiety, and they're acting upon instinct. They acting on very quick kind of assumption that, okay, I'm done, I'm gone, I finished, complete, and you don't even think, let me have a second look on this, let me just think about it a little bit before you decide whether to walk away from it, or you decide to give it like a second thought. Okay, so that was what went wrong there. And also I'm getting this card, which is the Hierophant. Hierophant was also reversed. Okay, so Hierophant is about stability, structure, commitment, established relationships, spiritual connections. Usually means marriage in a spiritual way, like the institution of a religious marriage, where two people share the same values. Um, so you could have missed that opportunity to be married to someone, or to be in a stable commitment with someone who is very much aligned with you spiritually and mentally, and somebody who has the same values. So somebody who could come across as being a bit quirky, maybe modern, maybe unconventional person, but deep down they maintain their traditional values, maybe religious values, maybe Christian values, or whatever other religion that you have. Okay, and they don't have to be religious, they could be spiritual. And because marriages that are based on the traditional values, these are usually the marriages that last for a lifetime. Okay, so like making your vows together, like people are married for a lifetime. But this is not because society and the religion n- kind of pins them down and say you're gonna stay married now no matter what happens. Is because you feel that this is the right thing for you. Okay, so it was a reverse, so I would say you kind of, you avoided that because you could have felt kind of constrained into conformity, into what others were expecting from you, rather than you making your own choice, like your own free choice. So I think you will have a second chance to make a decision here based on what you think, on what you feel, and not what either family, friends, or society are expecting you to do. Okay, so these are my messages for you for today. I hope they're resonating. And don't be stressed, don't be anxious. Everything happens for a reason. Karmic cycles do repeat themselves. So you will have another chance to face that same situation again. And this time, once you have learned your karmic lesson, you'll be able to view the whole kind of scenario differently. and make a different decision. So I hope these readings are resonating with you. Let me know in a comment, and I'll see you soon. Bye.